after several cars were torched, including a bus, in what's being called the latest far-right trigger event.
Far-right trigger event. How is it far-right to not want your people beheaded on the street from your government's reckless immigration laws?
It follows a violent knife attack allegedly committed by a Sudanese asylum seeker.
Allegedly committed. We've seen the footage, but I'll give you benefit of the doubt because you are a news agency, but knife attack. Why use the soft language? Why be like, oh, he maybe stabbed him in the leg? It's a attempted beheading. If you've seen the video, he's holding him down as he tries to get away and keeps carving at his neck, trying to get his head off. It is the most horrific thing you can see. And this is the type of shit that this mainstream media won't represent that's actually going on in Western countries. And trust me, if you're watching this from Ireland, England, Europe, Australia stands with you. We are going through the same thing and my heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry for what you're going through. Trust me. It keeps happening here. We have attacks every single day with machetes where I live. G'day everyone, welcome back to another video. Now, you've probably heard what's happening in Ireland and I'm absolutely shocked and I am sick of seeing this happen to our people. It's absolutely sickening and Australia stands with the Irish people in their outrage of what their government has let happen to their country. It is out of control. Just what happened in the UK after Henry Nowak, now this happens. A Sudanese immigrant beheading someone. Attempted beheading. But let's see what the Australian media are saying about this, because I'm sure you've seen the footage. It's absolutely sickening. It's about time the government stands up for their people and protects them and addresses the real issues that's going on through Europe and all of the West. Now, have a look at Channel 9, the Australian news, frames this incident and these protests now that are happening in Ireland after this.
Breaking news now from Northern Ireland, where anti-immigration protests have erupted in Belfast. Police are calling for calm after several cars were torched, including a bus, in what's being called the latest far-right trigger event.
Far-right trigger event. How is it far-right to not want your people beheaded on the street from your government's reckless immigration laws? How is it you're framing these innocent people as far-right, trying to say they're extremists because they don't want their people beheaded in the street? That's the mainstream media, and that's why people are fucking sick of it. Why did you mention far right? Why didn't you just mention the people of England are protesting and rioting because what's happening to their country after this violent attack? Why aren't they just reporting it like it is? How do you know they're not left-wing people? What's it got to do with politics not wanting your people beheaded and safe on the street? So you see how the media keeps spinning this. Another silencing, trying to push these people down as they're getting beheaded on the street and they're trying to get their voices heard. Our mainstream media goes out there and says far right triggered. Like, what are you fucking talking about, mainstream media, saying this is far right? This is an issue for everyone. I know it's the left-wing wackos that want to allow these people in and give them everything, even when they do violent crimes, as we've seen here in Australia over and over again, where they get bail until they do similar crimes. But this media footage covering that I've seen everywhere, it's not just Channel 9, but saying far right for no reason other than to try to demonize these people, in my opinion, that's what it is. Try to demean the protest. They're word games. Racism, sexism, far right means, oh, you're far right, we won't listen to you because you don't want people beheaded on the street.
It follows a violent knife attack allegedly committed by a Sudanese asylum seeker.
Allegedly committed. We've seen the footage, but I'll give you benefit of the doubt because you are a news agency, but knife attack. Why use the soft language? Why be like, oh, he maybe stabbed him in the leg? It's a attempted beheading. If you've seen the video, he's holding him down as he tries to get away and keeps carving at his neck, trying to get his head off. It is the most horrific thing you can see. And this is the type of shit that this mainstream media won't represent that's actually going on in Western countries. Because it goes against their agenda, their mass immigration, multiculturalism. We don't check who's coming in the country. It's absolutely sick that they're just like knife attack. Report it correctly. We know what's going on. You're not the only media source anymore. There's people watching this right now that know it's an attempted beheading. A violent Sudanese immigrant beheading someone who's been granted asylum, been helped by the country, and he turns around to the country's people and tries to behead them. Beheading, not knife attack.
Stabbing victim was taken to hospital with serious injuries to his eyes and face. You're now looking at live pictures from Belfast, where it has just gone 11 p.m. and emergency crews clearly still on scene there. You can see smoke in the air and fire crews dealing with some sort of situation. So the seriousness of what is happening there is still not over. Close to midnight in Belfast.
And it's not going to be over because the people have had enough, and this is going to continue to happen because these governments and mainstream media still try to do this biased reporting. These protesters are far right. Trying to say they don't matter. It's just a knife attack. All this complete rubbish. This shouldn't be in our countries. If you let in 100 people and one of them decides to behead people, don't let them in. That culture cannot cohere with Western culture. It needs to stop. We are absolutely sick of it. And trust me, if you're watching this from Ireland, England, Europe, Australia stands with you. We are going through the same thing, and my heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry for what you're going through. Trust me. It keeps happening here. We have attacks every single day with machetes where I live. Just down the road, I've had 2 machete attacks just recently. This isn't a culture we're used to, but the government ignores it. They call you racist and an extremist, far-right extremist, if you try to address it, if you try to speak up. So, it's just out of control. I'm sick of the government and mainstream media telling me I'm racist because I'm sick of machete attacks, sick of knife attacks, sick of beheadings, sick of police letting someone bleed out and die because they called them racists. I am sick of all this. I'm sick of going to the shop and walking my dogs, worrying that someone's going to come out with a knife because that's all I have around my area now. I think the other week there was 3 or 4 knife attacks in a row. In Australia, I'm talking. In Australia. It has to stop. People, wake up. Please share these videos, like, subscribe, join to be a member if you want to show some extra support. But please, just boost these videos by engaging with them. It means a lot. We need to get the message out there. We are not slowing down. We are speaking up. And the people of the West are sick of it. We are uniting. And we don't want this to be our countries anymore.